Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Dyson Sphere program series. Episode, thing, place. The last thing we did was implement our first solar rail ejector, and we started populating our Dyson Sphere orbit with a little bit of these energy capturing devices. And then we quickly realized that we were not capturing enough of that reflection back to us, because one facility was certainly not enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase the amount of facilities that we have capturing that sunlight by automating them. And for that, the first step is, first of all, to find where the hell we are. There we go. The first step was to grab back a bunch of concrete, because we need new foundations. And the second, just build a factory. So off we go. Now, do we have a bunch of soil again? Yes, it looks like we do. We are able to capture this. This, and also we should be able to extend our ring of doom. The ring of metal around the world. I still really like that concept. Okay. Safe to expand this way as well. Ah, that's illegal. Cancel. Right, and the rest we just color inside the lines. And basically we are once again out of foundations. But this should be enough. Okay, I remember we checked the math of what we needed. And the end result is iron, silicon, stone, copper and carbon. So let's do this. I see that iron once again goes with the outermost lane. So here we go. One, enter, exit, transfer. I feel like I'm going to need more stuff. Mainly more one more. There. More transport belts. Alright. That is iron. What are we gonna do with copper? I guess we should extend the lines. So we should research stuff. So there is the purple. We would start with this. Let's do that one. Iron silicon stone. What does the railgun do? Okay. Motors. I kind of feel like crafting a second one, but maybe we don't need to do that just now. Iron, stone, copper, carbon, and silicon. So coal and silicon. Ooh, coal is super far behind. So I've been thinking, clearly this is not the only planet in which we will build stuff, right? So I think if I go to other planets in order to build even more factories, because that's very likely what we'll end up doing, I want to try out different methodologies. For example, if I am able to create a large grid of aerial transport, I may funnel everything through airships rather than through belts. That could be fun. Alright, this is coal. What's next? Silicon. This is water, not to be confused with silicon, which is over there. Let's put something on the queue. How about something like this? Alright, we got the carbon nanotube. Pretty. We're already on the new technology. Alright. Turn repetition. Alright, finally. I'm gonna need this. This. This and this. We'll see in which order goes each. Okay, so start from the end. What do we need? We need steel. We need silicon bars. We need this thing which requires iron, stone because it's glass, copper because it's circuits and glass. Yep. It requires processors, which we know have actually the same ingredients. And this final one is actually not that crazy. It requires carbon, coal, it requires iron ore, and it requires copper. Yep. Got it. So, I would say we pull the silicon to the left. It's literally the final ingredient required, and it's not required anywhere else. So, we ask it kindly to get out of here. I think starting with copper and iron makes more sense. So we begin as always at the rightmost margin, and then we do the classic thing that we always do. We grab smelters, we throw smelters in, we grab a manufacturer, we throw a line, we grab a manufacturer, we put it somewhere, we throw a line again, we throw another line. If we have to then turn them around, it's all good. Then we put more smelters, and we draw one more line. This is where the copper should go in. This is our usual tight construction for these two materials, and I hope it will all end up alright. It starts with power. There we go. So, maybe before I start, I will just go to the end. I think I'm gonna need more smelters. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. One lane. 1, 2. And all of you shall become steel. So make you copy, paste, paste, paste. Steel, steel. Question: is it easier to go this way around the world? Hard to tell, but I still think the answer is no. As it turns out, I need more stuff. Oh, I certainly need more hands. I certainly need more of these. But I also need more smelters. And assemblers, how are we doing? I think I can just stack this. Miners we certainly don't need. Okay. Whee! Go back down, go past. There we go. Okay, so we now use hands. pull this out. And steel is done. Bye bye. Okay, so let's go here again. Let's make this one, shall we? I think we will need a lot of circuits, so maybe we do a 2-for-1. Yes, this one is different. Oh, look at that! Silicon is used again. I forgot about that. Cool. So circuits, we should make a bunch. What that means is this. Okay, so we'll be making this. Wait a minute. Oh, that's actually correct. You'll be making this. And it's time for some F4s. Circuits. Okay, circuits are being generated for multiple purposes. Let's go again. We want to craft this. So, circuits are needed here. Yes. And circuits are needed here. Yes. This we should make a completely different factory for. Like subsection of the factory. Maybe I should start it in the end. Yeah, that sounds correct. That's gonna be annoying. But we move on to the next step. The next step is to look once again at the recipe because I already forgot it. There we go. And we are making these. It needs the prisms and the circuits. Okay, so we split the circuits. And then we can make the prisms. Okay, so bring down the stone. On this side, I'm pretty sure we'll figure whatever is needed over there. We are gonna get this. I guess I can do something cuter. This doesn't look correct. We need a different recipe here. Glass, or then we'll do this, and we'll get some manufacturers here. This is a smart idea. I feel like this is too clogged for no reason. Let's open up our game. Here. Then you go in, you go out. 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 Then you go in, you go in. But you're not making circuits, you're making prisms. Copy paste. And then can we extract them here? Yes, we can. Alright. Let's see. How long are our hands? This, right? Yeah. And then we say, can you go in here and you go in here while you go in here and you go in here? Does look very good. Okay. All right. So, item number 3 complete. Move on to item number 4. Item number 4 is processors, which need the circuits that are still escaping this way, plus this. Okay. So let's think about how we get this done. One of the options is to put a splitter here and escape upwards. I could also craft more plates here, which is not a bad idea since I can escape in this middle lane. So okay, so now more plates are being produced. It's time to request the silicon, which in the end did not need to go that far. We run it till here. Then we put 2 foundries, this one out. Okay, then silicon plus what equals the thing I'm trying to make? I feel like we should turn with this. I can continue from there. We are trying to make this, which needs this. It's 1 copper ingot and 2 high purity silicons. Okay. Let's go to the left. We have the room. We'll make 2. Okay, then that together with this. Oh, I have a new idea. you reach? Yes. Okay. And then you two are going to build this thing. Every time I hit the end. Okay. Okay, that is 4 materials already. We need only one more thing. It's probably the heavier thing, but yeah, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. We need this. For this we need the coal, the iron, and then the engines. Let's focus on the engines first. I feel like everything else we can solve easy. They need magnets. Wait a minute. Again, where was it? It's this one, right? No, it's heavier than that. Go again. Yes. Okay. So this needs magnets on its own. So if we produce extra magnets, that's fine. These will need a little bit of everything, right? So we cannot just ignore. All right. So the way I see this starting is we make 2 of these and then 3, and then actually these ones will be changed to magnets. So you go here and then you must exit, and you go here and then you must exit. Look at that beautiful vertical line of power. And even correct it here. Hey, that one is not even needed anymore. Vertical lines of power. Okay, so what are we building out of this? Well. We need coils first. Coils are this ring and this copper. And I feel like maybe I should just take this area, take over this area, and then yeah. Or a much cleaner idea that is not so clean. Passing this over will be tricky. Actually, maybe not. Okay. So if you had been able to turn before, which we can obviously do, then you could have this here. And able to do this. Is this enough? Let's see. Okay, you make them really fast. I don't think that should be a problem. We also need gears and just pure plates. So let's do it like this. Like this. And we'll see what follows. So gears are needed. There was no need to waste that space. This enables us to do cool things. Only 3 entries here, right? That's a problem. Because I need to pass this entire thing. And I also need to provide iron. Which right now I cannot. But I could if this was 1 shift removed. Perfect. You go in, you return, you pass iron. Perfect. For power. Place power. You need to make gears, my friend. You need to make motors. Just normal motor. And it's already working out. Okay. So motors then get transformed. What am I pressing? With 2 more coils into electromotors. Okay, so let's do that. Extend the coils. Grab another. Communicate. Feed. Instead of this, we will do this ones. How many do they need? 2? Yeah, I can see why this is not going optimal speed. Okay, so how can we do this instead? We could duplicate this. Yeah, I like that. Duplicate this setup. I now like it less. How do we plan to escape with our materials? Can do it with a distance of 2. Things that we have to do for love. Repeat. So you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. Now, run the lane up. And down. Beautiful. And by beautiful I mean horrible. But functional. Wait. Okay. Extend the motors. Extend this. However, you will be this, correct? Close by, range. Now, what are the final pieces of this? More magnets, which we stopped moving, but we can literally run over this. hopefully escape this. There we go. Okay, so we need the electromotors, normal magnets, and finally the coal thing. What a convoluted recipe. But we're almost at the end. So we run this way. The smelter. Is it even a smelter? Let's see. Yes. Yes, it is. Let's try to go up and down. Too soon. Okay. And we'll run this here. Make a new assembler. Ask it to create this weird thing, which needs this, and we now have officially all the ingredients being produced. Just a matter of putting them together. Okay, you go there. So it's you, 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 and then what else? Wait, no, this is not needed. Okay, let's go slow again. What do you want? Steel, which is super far away. Silicon, that's fine. This one we still have to rescue, right? You are over there. Okay, got it. So it's this and steel, and if we can get those two over somewhere. No. Number one. Let's go for steel. Is there a lane that is clean? Yes, there is. I lied, it's not clean. Okay, that's steel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need silicon. Just run here, exits here, and it's being currently overshadowed. Nothing else. Okay. So if we put one of these, let's say, over here. Then we should be able to say, make me solar things. Let there be a lot of power. Alright, factory, are you doing the thing? You seem to be doing the thing. So let's put tiny storage. And I'm guessing that we should make only like this maybe. Don't even know how long or how tall it stacks. I assume that we're actually gonna use a ton of this. So I would not mind such a backlog cargo. And there we go. Number 1. Whoop. Let's place you. Praise the sun! So what information can we read out of multiple of these? Because I'm guessing the second one will come soon. 10 seconds. I want to be able to see 2 of them close to each other to try to understand how their use goes. Okay, so I'm very confused right now. Oh, I see. So we're actually doing way too little Dyson sphere power? Is this now the correct assessment? Okay. So thank you, you two. You may go back to your binding box. I'm gonna check out what's going on there. Is this just producing slowly? I guess. What is your limiting factor, my friend? Is it just the engine? Nothing is the answer. You're producing 15 per minute. You are producing 22 per minute. Okay, slightly less. The engines are not delivering because this one is not getting iron because the iron production is too low. Because there's not enough iron incoming. Whoa! Never mind. It's because the splitter had no efficiency. Okay, well, we've backtracked the problem and there seems to be no problem then. You are making your stuff. You are already having 3. I would like to return to my original solar capturer. Because he may tell me that he's currently receiving 0, of course, because we're in the dark. Right? So nighttime is a problem. Can you show me the planet? How does the pole work? Very good kexes. Okay, so I would assume that portions of the pole are always enlightened. Now we're not producing a lot. Okay, alright. But we're automatically producing a lot of things, so we can always improve things. Let's cancel you. The first question is, do I want to try to send more into space? I think right now the answer is no, not really. Also, we ran out of something. What is this something? Aha, you are backed up. I'm very confused. There's no more hydrogen because there is no safety outlet for refined oil. Okay. Do I just make one here? That would be enough. Type of item. I love that previously this would not fit, but now it fits. We will not discuss. So you... I think I don't mind if this is loaded to the maximum, because all it has to do is just kill excess overflow. And it would never make the normal thing run out, right? Reset the plan. So are things moving again? This is kind of the price we have to pay. Wait. Oh right, what we needed the most is the energized graphite. But if there is a little bit of room here, I might as well just replace it with coal. Because that's really not worth failing over. Especially its production speed seems quite lame. Alright, can I somehow fit a smelter anywhere? Could fit it here. And that actually seems quite alright. Yep. Cancel you. Give me this. Where is coal? This has to actually be quite perfect. $30 per minute. That should be sufficient supply. Sufficient supply. And you know what? Because I don't feel like destroying the rest of the factory, I'm just gonna hook this up over here. Now there's gonna be two types of input. The rest of the factory can function as expected. No need for us to refactor. And production continues as expected before. guess if we had a little bit more room, we could put 2 instead of 1. I guess the only question is, do we really need this one still? I'm gonna venture... So let's do this. Oh, we squeeze 3? Yeah. Okay. This will eliminate any shortages we were having. Alright, in the meantime, technologies. If I ask this, so those all we could technically craft still, and then with microchips and solar rails we could create the permanent thing. Is that really the permanent thing? I'm gonna check again. So, Dyson sphere component uses a small carrier rocket to transport them to the planned Dyson sphere to form the nodes and frames of the Dyson sphere. That is not the same as creating power. So without the solar rail, I would just have no power. This has to be a different thing. Okay, that hurts, but okay. Those also need this thing, small carrier rocket and vertical launching silo. Okay, and then Dyson sphere stress system. Whatever. That means quantum printing. That makes sense. At this point I have no idea what I'm reading. Artificial star. It just makes a lot of energy. And then finally, mission complete. But we are a long ways away from that. Space warper. Yeah, we talked about this. It's the bigger pole. Okay, I don't know what any of this is, nor when do we need it. But what I do know is that we should probably share the yellow cubes with our labs. Look at that perfection. $600 exactly. No? What is it doing? That was very scary. A new distribution is at hand. Water is needed. Oh, so nice. Generation capacity is only 1.9. Oh, little. I wish there was information of how much it produces. Then I could calculate if I need more, less, harder, stronger. Solar rail life, solar rail occupation. Dare to say that we did not make a good decision creating the solar rails. Okay. It seems like we would be needing so many more solar rails than the ones we are ejecting right now to even start making a difference, because 1.9 megawatts is nothing, right? Lucky we're staying ahead of the curve so far. Alright, so at the very least we know we will use the solar rails in whatever factory in the future. So maybe I should stop this right now. I mean, do I even mind the resource drain? I do, because it's permanent consumption and then it goes away. It's actually a consumable. All of these are just accumulators. That's fine, they can accumulate all they want. The stacks are of 10, that means we made the right choice. Okay, so what do we want to do in the near future? Let's see, if we could somehow get mini fusion generation going, which we probably can. Okay, that we just built. The dihydrogen would be annoying, and the steel is also annoying. This is even more annoying, so good. I mean, 9 megawatts is very good. Energy type, ion current. So wait, do these two not go together? They probably go together, right? Just a missing link in the information. So there are severe advantages if we go this route, especially because we will be able to have a new fuel, and that is very good. And the power facility does not look bad at all. Honestly, what do gas giants even offer? Oh my god, it can just collect hydrogen and deuterium. That sounds very useful, especially the deuterium. Okay. Can you tell me about the technology again? I think it's all things we can do, but it just requires a bunch of research. So what is this? Power transmission. Doesn't quite say it, but I imagine this can send energy to somewhere else. Very difficult to understand. Alright, so we know now next episode will be focused on making the... Do I need more iron? No, I don't think so. And making the new type of fuel. It apparently is useful for other projects as well, and not to mention our own power. So we will take on that next challenge when we come back. Alright, then thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.